Get ready for the Friday Night Football Showdown with A.J. Giardina and Tyler Bouldin. We have a full slate of playoff games, including Petal at D'Iberville, Meridian at Gulfport, and Harrison Central at Brandon in 6A play. In the 5A ranks, defending South State champion Pascagoula entertains Brookhaven. West Jones at Picayune and Stone at Laurel, plus the coaches and cheerleaders spotlight. The Friday Night Football Showdown is coming your way next.
There's a million reasons to buy from Estabrook Ford. Reason number 99, we always stock a giant inventory. Take 12 grand off every new 2013 Ford F-150 Super Crew XLT. 12 grand off at Estabrook Ford in Pascagoula.
$189 for windows? How about half-price impact windows only from Window King? Give us a call now and go with the King.
My name is Tashonda, and I work at Whataburger. I am a barbecue cheddar burger fan to the fullest. I love that burger. The pickles, diced onions, that double meat, and that spicy barbecue sauce.
You got to have sauce. No sauce on the burger, well, that's just a sin. Sweet, tangy, a little kick at the end.
And it's that shredded cheese. Nothing better than that shredded cheddar.
You really can't go wrong with it. It's everything you want in a hamburger. Barbecue cheddar burger is my all-time favorite.
I can't wait to make you one.
It's the season to choose at Estabrook Nissan. Buy a new 2014 Nissan Versa, $13,958, or a new 2013 Nissan Rogue, $18,995.
Take a money-saving look at Estabrook.
And EstabrookNissan.com.
Now, WLOX presents the Friday Night Football Showdown.
Sponsored by Estabrook Ford Lincoln Nissan. Take a money-saving look at Estabrook.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Friday Night Football Showdown, Week 13 of the high school football season. I'm A.J. Giardina alongside Tyler Bouldin, and the state playoffs are in full swing.
It's about time. The state 4A playoffs enter the second round tonight, while teams in the 5A and 6A ranks open the first round of the state playoffs. We have an action-packed lineup.
That we do. Let's begin the Friday Night Football Showdown at Warrior Stadium. That's where the homestanding 9-2 D'Iberville Warriors tackled Petal in a 6A state playoff confrontation. D'Iberville captured the Region 4 6A title last week, ripping off 6 wins in 7 games. Petal posted 9 wins in 11 games. The Warriors student section was ready, as well as the D'Iberville football team. They were pumped. Warriors' first possession, running back Quantrell Reddix takes the handoff right out the middle, slips 2 tackles, 24 yards for the game's first touchdown. Petal facing 4th and 13 at the Warriors' 30. Kyle Smith finds Kai Broom. That's a touchdown. Game ties 7-all. Second quarter, Kyle Smith throws deep. D'Iberville's Rod Moore leaps for the interception at the 27. And he makes a nice return for the Warriors of head coach Buddy Singleton. Great return. Finally, he goes down. And then D'Iberville quarterback JoJo Warwick cracks the goal line from the 1. Warriors back up on top, 14-7. Petal comes right back and ties the game right before halftime. Kyle Smith hooks up with Kai Broom, this time for 29 yards. Third quarter action, Panthers facing 4th and 6 at the Warriors 45. Kyle Smith fakes the bunt, lets the ball fly. Bryant McDuffie for 26 yards and a Petal first down. James Milledge takes it in from 6 yards out. Petal led 21-14. That final tonight, tough news. Petal 28, D'Iberville 21. The Warrior season comes to an end. Oak Grove pops Hattiesburg 38-6. Tyler, take it away.
Thank you, AJ. The 7-4 Harrison Central Red Rebels locked down the 4th and final playoff spot in the Region 4 6A ranks following a win over Hancock last week, coupled with St. Martin losing to D'Iberville. The Red Rebels faced a big challenge, traveling to second-ranked Brandon. The Bulldogs posted 10 wins and only 1 loss this season. And here's a look at Tito Wyndham and the Harrison Central Red Rebels trying to pull off a road win. Brandon leading 21-10 when Gardner Minshew floats one up top to Austin Jasper. He hauls it in, fights his way in for a touchdown. Bulldogs up 21-10 after the PAT. Rebels quarterback Byron Walker then hands it off to LaKendrick Tuck, and he tacks on 30-plus yards for Harrison Central. The Red Rebels trying to put some points on the board, but the snap is over Walker's head. Brandon recovers after a mad scramble for the loose football. Brandon led 37-17 at the end of 3. But Harrison Central's season is over after a 44-17 loss against the Brandon Bulldogs.
The Friday night football showdown continues at Milner Stadium. The Gulfport Admirals claim the second seed in the Region 4 6A ranks, losing a tiebreaker to D'Iberville, but still secure the home field advantage, hosting Meridian. In the first round of the 6A state playoffs, the Wildcats posted 8 wins and 3 defeats. The captains met at midfield on a misty, rainy night. First play from scrimmage, Gulfport nose guard DeMarcus Fauntleroy dislocates his knee and had to be carted off the field. Meridian quarterback Jamarius Smith runs to his right, connects with Quentin Lenton, fumble. Gulfport's DeJour Maddox picks up the loose football, goes 24 yards, stepping out of bounds at the Wildcats 2, 2nd and goal from the 1. Bo Dearman gets the call, the ball, and the touchdown. Admirals led 7-0. Meridian ties the game on the very next offensive series. Quarterback Jamarius Smith lets the ball fly. Perfect strike to Daniel Kroll. That's a 58-yard touchdown. Wildcats back on offense. 182-pound senior running back Austin Holt explodes through the Admirals defense. Run out of bounds at the Gulfport 14. From the 1, Jamarius Smith cracks the goal line. Meridian jumps out to a 14-7 advantage. Second quarter, Wildcats leading 21-7. Gulfport quarterback Thad Miller finds Javon Floyd. 19 yards, touchdown. Admirals trail 21-13 of the half. The PAT was no good. That final, after Gulfport led 46-42 with 1:54 remaining in the game on an 80-yard touchdown pass from Thad Miller to Javon Floyd, Meridian came back and scored the winning touchdown, 49-46 Wildcats. So the first round of the 6A state playoffs are now complete, and no local team remains in the hunt for a championship title. Unbelievable.
But coming up, we tackle the first round of the 5A state playoffs. We'll have highlights from the West Jones-Picayune clash, Stone at Laurel, and the Pascagoula Panthers-Brookhaven game that was played at War Memorial Stadium.
Now open in D'Iberville and Gulfport, Panda Palace Buffet and Sushi Bar offers the best Chinese food on the coast at a price that can't be beat. All your favorite traditional Chinese dishes, plus a huge variety of sushi to fit any taste. Choose from the coast's largest selection of Chinese and Japanese dishes at an affordable price for the entire family. Serving lunch and dinner 7 days a week. Banquet facilities available for your special occasions. Panda Palace Buffet and Sushi Bar, now open at the Promenade in D'Iberville and Crossroads Shopping Center in Gulfport. Signal International is a leading provider of marine fabrication services, including new construction, heavy fabrication, repair and overhaul of ships, rigs, and barges. Signal International takes pride in safety, quality, and service. Signal International currently offers great wages and an incredible benefits package. For information on current openings, call 228-549-1469 today or log on to our website at signalint.com.
Join us for the 2013 WLOX Senior Fair, a one-day free event especially devoted to South Mississippi seniors. December 4th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Orange Grove Community Center on Dido Road in Gulfport. Free health testing and information, great food, and tremendous door prizes. And while you're there, register to win a 2-night stay at the Beau Rivage. The 2013 WLOX Senior Fair, sponsored by the City of Gulfport, Cannon Hospice, and Humana. Visit WLOX.com/Senior Fair for a list of sponsors.
Hi, I'm Joe Taylor, Overton, Texas. What keeps me coming back to the trail is just absolutely sensational. I have people tell me what they spent playing one round at Pebble Beach and a night at the hotel, or going to Pinehurst for a couple of rounds. We do the entire week, travel, hotel, green fees, good meals, and everything for the price of one day at these places. And it's absolutely a sensational place to come.
The Picayune Maroon Tide posted 8 wins in 10 games this season, 6-1 in the Region 4 5A ranks. Good enough for second place behind Pascagoula. The Maroon Tide had the home field advantage in the first round of the 5A state playoffs and hooked up with West Jones. Senior quarterback Jalen Dees was the only one ready to bust through the pregame banner at first. Early in the first quarter, the running game for Picayune picks up where it left off in the regular season. Preston Vito takes the pitch, cuts back to the middle, does the rest, 54 yards for the touchdown. Maroon Tide with an early lead. The running game isn't done yet. From the West Jones 36-yard line this time. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This time, Kadarius Cross with the pitch. He stays on the far sidelines. 64-yard touchdown scamper. Picayune led 14-0. West Jones then countered with a touchdown late in the first. Neil McLaurin with the QB keeper to put the Mustangs on the board. Finally, what they thought. But Picayune regains the momentum after this play. Watch this. West Jones with the ball after an onside kick. McLaurin's pass for Austin Harrington broken up by Jordan Dito. That's a hit of the night. Candidate will show it again. Look at the dance, though. Well done. Picayune with the ball after a West Jones punt, and the Tide go with the option. Broderick Scott flips to Dito. You know what's happening next. The senior takes it 58 yards for a touchdown this time. Maroon Tide led 21-7 at halftime. And that final tonight, Picayune wins 48-14. They will hook up with Wayne County, who beats Gaucher 58-7.
The Friday Night Football Showdown continues at War Memorial Stadium. The Region 4-5A champion Pascagoula Panthers butted helmets with Brookhaven. Pascagoula, the defending 5A South State champs, had posted 10 wins and 1 loss before tonight's 5A state playoff game. Brookhaven was 8-3. Brookhaven quarterback Fred Trevelyan hands the ball off to Jamone Kelly. He goes down the sidelines, knocked out of bounds at the Pascagoula 35. The Panthers defense stands tall. Senior linebacker Tate Carrier with the interception, ending Brookhaven's offensive threat. Trailing 7-0, Pascagoula quarterback Andrew Dunn throws deep. Watch 6'4" senior Matthew Eaton leap and pull the ball out of the air away from the defender. Dunn quick pass. Will Inslow makes the catch for a game-time touchdown. Second quarter, Brookhaven quarterback Fred Trevelyan fires a strike to Javante Trevelyan. That's a 60-yard touchdown, 14-7. Brookhaven takes the lead. However, on the ensuing kickoff, Jalen Smith picks the ball up at the 19. He'll take off and finds an opening. No one is going to catch the 175-pound junior. 81 yards for Pascagoula. Touchdown. Game tied 14-all. Last play of the first half, guess who? Jalen Smith comes up with the Pascagoula interception as Brookhaven let the ball fly as the buzzer sounds. That final tonight, Brookhaven 28, Pascagoula 20. The defending 5A South State champs have been eliminated. Tyler, take it away.
Tough loss for Gula. The 6-5 Stone Tomcats were the number 3 seed in the Region 4-5A ranks and traveled to Laurel for the first round of the 5A state playoffs. The Tomcats were back in the state playoffs for the first time since the 2008 season and faced a solid 10-1 Laurel football team. The two teams played between the bricks. Stone wearing the road whites against Laurel. Tomcats get the early advantage on this Justin Smith touchdown run up the middle. 7-0 Stone after the PAT. Laurel marched down the field, though, on their next possession. Darius McGee with a nice run up the gut, but a defender gets a helmet on the ball. It's a fumble recovered by Stone in the end zone for a touchback. But later in the first, Laurel would get on the board. And this is Stone getting into the end zone again after the game was tied. The Tomcats take the lead. Later in the second quarter, Stone continues to pound the ball. And here's the Laurel touchdown. Tornadoes led 21-7 at the half. But the Stone Tomcats fall 34-28 in double overtime to Laurel. Tough loss. Van Cleve advances to the third round for the first time in school history with a 19-14 win over McGee. The Bulldogs will host Quitman next week. St. Stanislaus survives 14-13 against Greene County. The Rocks will host Forest County AHS. Coming up after a 2-minute break, the Friday Night Football Showdown special plays of the night.
Plus the Coach's Spotlight. We'll be right back.
Whether you are dreaming of your first car or a new car to replace your old one, Gulf Coast Community Federal Credit Union can turn your driving dreams into reality. Even if you've been turned down before, call 228-539-7029 or apply online at gulfcoastcommunityfcu.org today and find out why we were named Community Credit Union of the Year. Gulf Coast Community Federal Credit Union. Stop dreaming. Start driving.
Introducing the new Strickland facelift dentures. Your front teeth support your lips. Your back teeth support your face. If your teeth aren't designed for facial fullness, the result is that sunken-in denture look. The Strickland facelift denture changes all that. You can expect fuller lips, less wrinkles, a tighter neck, and a stronger chin, restoring your smile and reversing the aging process. Dentures don't have to look like dentures anymore. Change your life today. Call Dr. Grafton Teets of Biloxi Dental or visit us online.
This week only, Sponta Manufacturers is having a first-time ever factory direct sales event. Factory reps are on hand to offer low prices and sales incentives. Choose from over 150 regulation-size pool tables, 85 spas in various shapes and sizes, and over 80 tanning beds in stock for immediate sale. All must be sold this week. Lay away for Christmas. Don't miss this incredible factory direct sales event this week only at Sponta Manufacturers, Chickasaw and Gaucher.
Sponta Manufacturers.
For diabetic footwear, Patton Medical is South Mississippi's leader for professional service and selection. Our certified personnel design a custom diabetic insert for every patient to maximize comfort and efficiency. And while others limit your choice of colors and styles, Patton Medical offers several lines of the most popular and highest quality brands. We gladly accept Medicare and most insurance. Patton Medical, we're proud to be right here, right now, for you.
Welcome back. It's time now for the Friday Night Football Showdown play and hit of the night. Brookhaven at Pascagoula on a kickoff. Jalen Smith of Pascagoula picks the ball up at the 19. He'll take off, and no one is going to catch the 175-pound junior. 81 yards for a Pascagoula touchdown, but Brookhaven would prevail 28-20 to eliminate the defending 5A state champ.
For the hit of the night, we go to Picayune. West Jones quarterback Neil McLaurin's intended pass for Austin Harrington broken up by Jordan Dito. That would have been a first down on a 3rd down and 15 play, but Dito says otherwise. Picayune won 48-14, and the Tide faces Wayne County next week.
Harrison Central defensive coordinator Adam Cook has a strong connection to Red Rebels head coach Steve Jones, as you'll hear in tonight's Friday Night Football Showdown Coach's Spotlight.
Be a tight end, Jonathan be a wing. Keller be a tight end.
Graduate of Florence High School. Coach Steve Jones was my head football coach. Graduated class of 2000 and played for Coach Johnny Mills at Mississippi College.
So you want to come right through his hip right here? If you can get him turned and go through.
I just really enjoyed the sport, enjoyed all the lessons that it taught you, and just felt like I could give back to players and people in my community, and was fortunate enough to come work with Coach Jones down here, both at Biloxi and now here at Harrison Central.
Go! Oh, I got you turkeys. What we going on?
Coach Jones, absolutely. He's been a very positive influence, just how organized he is and what a good man he is as far as treating people. And, there's more to this game than just wins and losses, and trying to help cultivate these players into good young men. Coach Sabatini at Biloxi, without a doubt, is one of the biggest defensive minds, best defensive minds I've ever been exposed to. And a lot of what we do here at Harrison Central is kind of after his model, what he's done at the college level and at Biloxi.
And tonight, unfortunately, Brandon eliminated Harrison Central from the 6A state championship hunt.
Coming up, we'll go back 22 years when legendary head coach Hugh Pepper retired from Ocean Springs, plus the Christian Collegiate Academy cheerleaders.
Folks, we're going up at Baber & Son, and we can help you get up too. We now offer chairlifts by Savaria along with our dependable utility elevators. Instead of carrying everything up every time you come home, call Baber & Son and let us help you with that burden.
Look how this boy's grown. Now we're probably going to have to put him to work the shop before long. Where we going, Cole?
We're going to Papa.
That's right. And folks, please remember one thing.
We're a small family business, and we sure want to do some business with your family.
Comfort, tailor-made for you, Taylor Furniture.
Generations of South Mississippi families have purchased their furniture from Taylor Furniture in Escatawpa. Hometown owners, hometown quality, and hometown prices make Taylor Furniture the right choice for your next furniture purchase.
Comfort, tailor-made for you, Taylor Furniture.
Beach Pharmacy in Gulfport, serving the Gulf Coast for over 50 years. Our customers are family, and we take pride in providing personal service to each and every one. Along with our fast prescription turnaround, we also offer compounding. And don't forget to stop by our new gift department for great deals on all of our merchandise. Beach Pharmacy in Gulfport, where getting to know you is what we do.
To be sick.
No appointment needed. 3091 Bienville, Ocean Springs.
As you've seen over the past 13 weeks, high school cheerleaders put in a lot of time and effort to perform on Friday nights.
Tonight we close out our Friday Night Football Showdown cheerleader spotlight with the Christian Collegiate Academy Bulldogs.
We have cheerleaders from grades 6 to 12, and I'm really privileged to have an awesome group of 13 girls. We have tryouts every spring. They have to learn a cheer, they have to learn dances, they have to learn chants. It's really exciting.
It's a great privilege to be a cheerleader here, and cheerleading is my life, and I love it.
It was so exciting to hear that our football team won the district championship. We hope we win regionals.
It means a lot, just being able to serve our God and just represent modesty and just represent Him. It's really a privilege.
Academy tonight, 44-22.
All right, on October 25th, during halftime ceremonies of the St. Martin Ocean Springs football game, Ocean Springs High School and city officials paid tribute to legendary Greyhound head football coach Hugh Pepper. It was 50 years ago this season that Coach Pepper began his high school coaching career at Ocean Springs. It was 22 years ago that Coach Pepper retired. Let's take a look back to 1991 when WLOX reported on Coach Pepper's retirement.
Hugh Pepper, a living legend, decided that the 1991 high school football season would be his last, and the Ocean Springs coach and athletic director officially retired in May after 29 years on the job. The Greyhounds played a wide-open game under Coach Pepper, with opposing defenses wondering what would Ocean Springs pull off next. Coach Pepper leaves the Greyhounds football program having recorded 189 wins, 81 losses, and 3 ties.
I'm proud of the fact we beat Mossball 3 times, and then at one time or another, we might be 50 years before we can beat them again, then we might beat them next year. But we beat Biloxi 4 straight years, and naturally, you know, all 4 were over there, so it's something we're awfully proud of. And our fans that have taken a lot of beatings from Biloxi down through the years in baseball and football and basketball. So, you know, when you beat a great program, a great tradition like Biloxi and Mossball. And
Sports Watch 13 has followed Coach Pepper and his Greyhounds closely the past 12 years. And one thing we noticed, practice resembled the days of old, an all-out attack.
High velocity, so to speak, brand of football, wide open attack, go all out, you know, sort of like Coach Diesel and LSU Fighting Tigers back in the Chinese Advantage State. And so that's kind of, we knew that a lot of times we might be outmanned for size and strength, and we always had a lot of speed and quickness, but we knew that sort of like a bullfight, it was a stage, a 4-quarter stage to run them down and maybe beat them in the 4th quarter like so many other people try to do, you know. But that was the reason we put the heat on, relentless attack, and didn't let up.
Coach Hugh Pepper is known for his coaching talents, but he also excelled as a player in college at Mississippi Southern, an All-American running back, and spent 10 years with the Pittsburgh Pirates organization.
Coach Hugh Pepper will always be remembered as one of the all-time great high school football coaches on the Mississippi Gulf Coast. He's now 82 years old, and let me tell you, he was a good one.
Don't you miss those good old days in the early 90s, man? Wow.
Yeah, saw my hair?
It was a great night for high school football. Let's go to a break.
There's a million reasons to buy from Estabrook Ford. Reason number 77, you'll get our best price with no back and forth haggling.
Hurry and buy a new 2013 Ford F-150 Super Crew XLT, just $23,898 at Estabrook Ford in Pascagoula.
The best selection and the best prices, all at Living Today Furniture, now offering consignment. That's right, we want your gently used furniture, and you can get a percentage back when it's sold. Make room for the new furniture you've always wanted. It's that easy. That's Living Today Furniture and Living Today Consignment Furniture, two great stores in one. Pass Road, Gulfport.
Come in today to register for a chance to win this beautiful drawer bed.
Yes, you're living today with Living Today Home Store.
Well, before the surgery, I walked with a cane. I was in pain every day. There's no such thing as big boned. I was a fat kid. I knew I could not do this alone. I sought help. I got help. And 2 years later, everything has changed. Really, really large people cannot go skydiving. So once I got down to the weight that I needed to be, I walked in the front door, and the lady behind the counter looked up at me and said, "Are you ready to go skydiving?"
It's the season to choose at Estabrook Nissan. Buy a new 2014 Nissan Versa, $13,958, or a new 2013 Nissan Rogue, $18,995.
Take a money-saving look at Estabrook.
And EstabrookNissan.com.
Southern Miss, Ole Miss, and Mississippi State all hit the football turf tomorrow.
Here's this week's college football forecast with Mike Reeder.
Good evening, South Mississippi. Well, the Big Three in action this weekend, and they're all at home. Take a look. First, we start out with Ole Miss at Oxford. They are playing Troy, and it looks like the weather's going to be mostly cloudy and breezy. As far as the temperatures, starting out at the tailgate about 59 degrees, 64 at kickoff, and about 66 at halftime. Not bad weather at all. Then we're going to journey on down to Hattiesburg, where USM is playing Florida Atlantic University. They're going to be cloudy. They're going to be breezy. It seems like there's a theme going on here. 64 at tailgating, 69 at kickoff, 72 at halftime. Again, cloudy skies. Can't rule out the possibility there may be a stray shower in the Hattiesburg during the afternoon hours, but it's going to be a slim chance. Then let's go ahead and go to the big game. How about Mississippi State and Alabama? You think Mississippi State can knock off Alabama? They're going to be at Starkville. Kickoff 6:45 p.m. Look at that. Mostly cloudy, breezy. Now, again, this is an evening game, but the temperatures are still going to be in the mid-60s throughout the game. So we have one team still looking for a win. We have another one trying to become bowl eligible. Let's wish them all luck in their big football games.
Thank you, Mike. That will do it for this season's Friday Night Football Showdown. Week 13 is in the books.
WLOX will continue to follow St. Stanislaus, Van Cleve, and Picayune, three local teams who remain in the championship hunt. Good night.
What are the three best reasons to go with Reynolds Independent Insurance? Our agents work to find coverage for your home, car, boat, RV, or just about anything you own. No commercial exposure is too difficult. We represent many companies and will find the right coverage for your needs. And remember, it's the law in Mississippi to have valid auto insurance at all times. So we'll find coverage to keep you legal, even if your driving record is less than perfect. We're now open Saturday 10 to 2 in a new location on Washington Avenue in Ocean Springs. So call or come by today. Reynolds Independent Insurance Agency, your locally owned global green franchise.
John 3:16. For God so loved the world, the whole world, everyone, anyone, that a lot of people,
that he gave his one and only Son,
his only Son, that whoever believes in him will not perish, but have eternal life.
I love the A1 Thick and Hearty Burger. Absolutely the best thing ever. You got the cheese, the bacon, the grilled onions, the A1 Thick and Hearty sauce. It just mingles together beautifully.
Our Whataburger, we do make it with love. We pour it with love. We even put a nice little W on it.
See the sauce? That's easily a 3-napkin sandwich right there. Smokiness of the bacon. Cheese gets all melty, gets in there between the meat. Sweet and still kind of tangy. Just give me a minute. Ooh.
That's the A1 Thick and Hearty Burger.
It's art on a bun.
Now when the sun come up, I'll be there to say what up in the morning. Perfectly at peace, so I move along a bit higher. I'll be up a bit away, 'cause they gon' judge me anyway. So whatever, I'll be up a bit away.
Crack open a can of new Kickstart by Mountain Dew. The perfect mix of dew, real fruit juice, and just the right amount of kick. Kickstart your day.
Keep up with breaking news and more from WLOX on Facebook.
From Hollywood, it's Jimmy Kimmel Live. Tonight, Dr. Phil McGraw, Erin Andrews, and music from Florida Georgia Line with Lito and the Cleetons. And now, how do you like this? Here's Jimmy Kimmel.
You could be sleeping, you could be reading, you could be making love. Oh, wait a minute, you are making love, you perverts. Hey, did any of you vote yesterday? All right. Yeah, it's all right, you'll get to it eventually. Well, the city of New York has a new mayor, Bill de Blasio, and in New Jersey, Chris Christie was reelected governor, but the vote most people out here seem to be talking about is a measure that passed in Portland, Maine. Last night, Portland became the first city on the East Coast to legalize the recreational use of marijuana. It's a measure that... It's now legal for adults 21 and older to possess up to 2.5 ounces of marijuana, which, by the way, is a lot. It's like a Ziploc bag. Or the big Ziploc bag size. They say it's enough to get an elephant stoned, which would be hilarious, by the way. The measure passed by a large majority. 70% of voters said yes to marijuana. And that, you know, there's not even an NBA team in Maine, so that is impressive. But legalized marijuana is nothing compared to what happened in Toronto yesterday, where Rob Ford is still mayor after admitting that he smoked crack while in office. The reason that he admitted this is because they reportedly have a video of him smoking crack, a video he claimed did not exist until the chief of police in Toronto got hold of it last week. Mayor Ford then changed his story from "I did not smoke crack" to "I did smoke crack," but says he was probably in a drunken stupor when he smoked it. For real, though he's not sure because he was on crack and probably in a drunken stupor. But he said he wants to see the video for confirmation. He also said he does not have a drug or alcohol problem. It was just as confusing as it sounds like it was. So to get a little bit more clarity on this, we contacted the mayor's office, and surprisingly enough, the mayor has agreed to speak with us via Skype, and he joins us now. Hello, Mayor Ford.
Thanks for having me.
You've had a tough week, huh?
Oh, yeah, well, it's had its ups and downs for sure.
It must have been hard for you to finally admit to smoking crack after you're telling everyone that you don't smoke crack.
Oh, well, now, wait a minute. Hold on right there. Let me ask you something. Did I admit to smoking crack?
Yeah, you did. Yesterday you did.
Wow! Now, are you certain of this?
Yeah, I'm totally certain. I saw it on the news. So did you smoke crack?
Do I smoke crack? No. Did I smoke crack? I think so. But the question is, will I smoke crack?
Oh, that is a good question. Will you continue to smoke crack?
How can I continue to do something I don't do?
Well, you said you did it.
Oh, no. I said I did it. I didn't say I do it. Big difference.
Oh, but you did say that you...
Sir.
Yeah.
Sir, have you ever been in a drunken stupor?
I've never smoked crack.
Have you ever been in a drunken stupor?
Yes, but I'm not the mayor
I was in a drunken stupor.
Oh.
Now, why am I being held accountable for something I did in a drunken stupor? Does that sound fair to you?
Yeah, actually, it does sound fair.
No. What happens in a drunken stupor stays in a drunken stupor. Unless some tapes it.
Okay. Have you considered giving up alcohol?
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Why is that ridiculous?
Oh, well, if the good people of Toronto want me to stop getting into drunken stupors, they can vote me out next October.
So even though you admit to smoking crack cocaine while in office and lying about it for months, you're not stepping down?
Oh, no. If I was going to step down for something I did while in a drunken stupor, it would not be for smoking crack.
Oh. Well, have you done things worse than that?
In a drunken stupor? Sure.
Like what?
Oh, let's see. Baby smuggling, grave robbing, cannibalism. Yeah, well, you name it.
Oh, that is quite a list.
Yeah, I know. You should have seen the tapes.
Oh, well, Mayor Rob Ford, thank you very much. It's a pleasure to speak to you.
Well, thank you for having me. Jimmy, quickly, is it true that you have Dr. Phil on your show tonight?
Yes, we do have Dr. Phil on the show tonight.
Well, could you do me a favor and tell him to call me?
Yes, I will.
It's just for a friend, okay?
Oh, okay.
Okay, this meeting is adjourned.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Mayor Rob Ford. Finally, an honest politician. You know, we probably shouldn't make fun because there's a very fierce political debate going on right now in this country over something that happened on SpongeBob SquarePants, or is going to happen. On Monday, Nickelodeon will air a new episode on which SpongeBob loses his job, so he gets fired from the Krusty Krab after his boss realizes he could save money if he lays him off. So SpongeBob immediately begins begging for money on the street, but then his friend Patrick shows him the benefits of being unemployed, like the spare time, the free meals, and somehow this plot has become a political allegory. The conservative New York Post said SpongeBob is, quote, mooching off social services, and liberal Media Matters implied that Fox News is using the episode to attack low-wage workers. Are any of those parties aware that they're debating the motives of a cartoon sponge? I don't think it was Nickelodeon's intention to make any kind of social commentary. I don't think SpongeBob is a right-winger. In fact, I sometimes wonder what he and Patrick are up to in that pineapple bed. They have another new episode premiering next week that seems to take this agenda a step further.
On a special 2-hour episode of SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob and Patrick visit the Obamacare website. SpongeBob SquarePants, only on Nickelodeon.
Maybe SpongeBob is a Republican. Here's a weird story. This happened in Dallas, and this story confirms one of my deeply held beliefs, which is if you're going to have a near-death experience, make it a funny one.
Dallas police believe a sleepy driver, somebody behind the wheel, just fatigued, crashed a pickup truck into a mattress store. The pickup ran deep inside the Sleep Expert store on Henderson Avenue near Central Expressway. The driver wasn't hurt.
She sounds disappointed. Fortunately, she ran right into the memory foam. And according to the police report, this is not the first time this woman has done something like this. You see this, here she is picking up a cake for her mother's birthday. You see there's even more video. You see her here trying to buy some lottery tickets at a convenience store. Here she is pulling into, I think that, record store. Later that day, meeting her dad for dinner at a diner. And finally, this is footage of her showing up late for work at, I don't know, a hospital or something like that. So her insurance premiums must be through the wall. I don't understand that. How can anyone fall asleep at the wheel when there's so much texting to be done? This is something. Researchers at the University of Tokyo invented a robot. They call it the Janken robot. It's a robot that cannot be defeated at rock, paper, scissors. It wins every time. There it is. You can see here, it looks like a hand. It beats the human hand over and over and over again because it senses hand movement. It can tell, this robot can tell whether you're about to show rock, paper, or scissors, and it instantly adjusts to beat you. So it cheats, really. They say it has the potential to become the most powerful cheating robot since Arnold Schwarzenegger became governor of California. Thank you. Should we skip right to the game? All right, we have a fun game for you that I think it doesn't make any sense, but we are going to do it tonight. We played this before. It involves our friend Guillermo, and it's time now to play Guess What Animal is on Guillermo's head. That's Guillermo. Hi, Guillermo.
Hi, Jimmy.
You're blindfolded, as you can see. Can you see anything at all?
No.
And this is... You got a lot of gel in your hair tonight. That's going to be crucial. We played this... You remember how the game works?
Yeah, unfortunately.
You don't. He doesn't like this game. We're going to put an animal on Guillermo's head. You can ask 3 yes or no questions to try to figure out what animal it is. And then you guess. And if you can guess one of the animals correctly, you will win a prize, okay?
Okay.
Okay, very good. Now let's bring out our animal expert here with animal number 1, the famous turtle man from Animal Planet, Ernie Brown Jr. from Call of the Wild Man. Hello, Ernie. How you doing? All right. Now, Guillermo, do you hear Ernie behind you?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Live action.
Are you concerned about this at all?
No, it's okay.
It's okay? Okay. All right, Ernie, go ahead and put that animal on Guillermo's head. Now, are the animals allergic to hair gel? Because he's got a lot in there. All right, Guillermo, you can go ahead and ask some questions.
Yeah.